Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to introduce how to use ComfyUI to generate images by using prompts and even images. Okay, let's begin. First thing first, you need to download the code of the ComfyUI. Here's a link on the GitHub, and you can download the code. And you need to also download the Python and Git as the web UI needs. So you need to first install the environment for ComfyUI, then download the code of the ComfyUI. Then you will see this page. This means you are succeed. Then we also need another website called Hugging Face. Hugging Face is a website that can download all the models from here, and sometimes they have latest version of the models like the Stable Diffusion 3, Medium, and everything else you can find in here. But you also have other alternative choice like the Silvertie. This website are already introduced in the previous videos. And in this website, you can click the models and you can download any models from the cover. I think it's quite easier for us to choose with the cover image. Okay, I think that's it pretty much. So we are reaching this page. This means you are succeed. Then how can we generate images by prompts? With all the complex interface. In fact, this is more like what is going on inside of our computer when we're running Stable Diffusion. We have this loud checkpoint, and they have many links. So each link starts with start points, and the start points have a color. So all we need to do is find the correct connections between the same color. And first is loud checkpoint. So in this checkpoint, we need to select the correct model for this image. So I'm gonna choose randomly. I will use this one. This is more like the 2D illustration. Alright, then we have one of the encode prompt, and we have another one. So we can type like the okay, and the negative we can keep like the stuff that we don't want it to show, just like the web UI. And we already have two prompts, positive and negative. Then we have this empty latent image. So in here we can change the size of the image. We can click here to type the correct value. So let me check. All right. Then we have this called key sampler. So inside of the key sampler, we have many stuff that we can play with, like the seed, like the steps. So if we have more steps, which means the image will be resampling inside of the Stable Diffusion again and again and again, and finally have the result. So we don't need to have a large number of steps, and maybe medium is great, like the 20. And also we have a AVE decode. Then we will go into the save image. And if you cannot find your models inside of the ComfyUI, here is what you need to do. So you go to the folder of your ComfyUI, and you can replace this base path to the folder of your web UI, which means you can allow the ComfyUI to use all the models inside of your web UI. But if you don't want to use that, you also have options. You can click here to the models, and we can find the checkpoints. You can put all your models here. So this both works. And after that, you will see your models, and you have this links. And you scroll your cursor, you can zoom out and zoom in. Then click here, QQ prompt. When you click here, we will have our first image by ComfyUI. Let's try. So all the windows will become green when it's on work. Then, voila, finished. So here in the key sampler, inside of this is in fact another space, another dimension called the latent. So in latent, we don't have the very good quality of the image, but instead of that, we have very basic images. This is how it works. Then it will be reassembled by AVE. Then finally, we have our final image. And when you click the right panel on your cursor, you can see this menu here, and we can click the open image. Nice, right? The size is good, and the image is good, and hands are there, and all the stuff are perfect. So here is our first image generated by ComfyUI. Then we can try to generate another stuff. We can use image to generate image, which is pretty great. We can click here to clean all the workflow. So when we do that, everything will be gone. And also we can click here, loud default. So it will be bring this back, the basic workflows. So this way you can play around with your workflow without making the mess. And also click here, you can save all your workflows here. And you can even import from the website I mentioned before. You can download all the workflows and play with them. You don't need to DIY by yourself. You can download it and use it simply. We can click here, image, and find the loud image. Click here, and then we will find we have two entry points, a blue one and a green one. So we can click here, latent, and encode, AVE encode. And we can link the image between. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how it looks finally. So we have AVE, loud AVE. So enable to loud AVE from our filters and put it to the AVE encode, same with the pixels image. And then put it in the AVE encode into the latent space by here. Then put all the latent decode to AVE and also link the AVE to our original model from here. So make sure you have a link AVE decode and encode with the correct same colored entry points. Then finally decode all the stuff into an image. Let's try. Click here, QQ prompt. Okay, we have our final image. Isn't it nice? But how can we control the balance between our prompt here and the image? We can use a key sampler. Inside of the key sampler, we have a denoise. So 1 means totally different from this image, and 0 means totally same with this image. So we can have the middle space like the 0.6. Click OK. So which means it will based on our prompts, and meanwhile it will based on this image, and click the Q code. All right, click our panel and click open the image. Finally, we have this beautiful image. Nice. But if you want to change the style of the final image, you can use different models and different prompts and even different image. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so here we are. We have two different tutorial today. First, we can generate image by using simply prompts in text. And another way is loud image, and allows us to use image to generate the new image. Congratulations, you finished this episode. And don't forget to subscribe us, and please click the like button Also, leave all your questions inside of our comment zone. I will see you on the next episode. Bye bye.